Welcome to another episode of VAG Hacker. VAG Hacker. So I go with a buddy this morning, okay? This girl is unbelievable. This is the girl that I told you yesterday was dancing all around me. In my last video, I said, some guys might think, oh, she's ignoring me. Other guys might think, what else can she do to get my attention? And she's dancing and fucking handing out menus, and I'm 3 feet from the chick. She's smoking, and of course, she's banging the fuck me shoes. Okay, yeah, I even checked the pedicure. The back looked nice. It's a little, I don't know what that is, but no dead skin, none of that shit. We don't like that here at VAG Hacker. So, I roll up with my buddy today, okay? And the girl was like, oh, come sit in my section. Another girl, smoking hot too. I'm like, no, I want to sit next to her. And then she heard that. She said hello to me. And as I said, what's your name? And I overheard, you see, details are everything. I overheard that she was from Cuba the day before when I had breakfast. Now, this is what we call the 1-2 punch. You don't always get a chance for the 1-2 punch. A lot of times, girl walks by you on the street, there's different strategies for that. But the 1-2 punch is great because it basically creates familiarity in their mind. If I'm in a club, I might be doing a lap, walk by a girl, intentionally touch her on the hip and say, oh, excuse me, look her in the eye and walk away like I don't care. That's punch one. And then by the time I come back around the second time, in her mind subconsciously, there's familiarity. Oh, I know this guy. I'm like, hey, how are you? But quick, and boom, you go right into the conversation. Well, I did the 1-2 on this girl yesterday. Smiled at her, got her attention. But I walked away and I ignored her. I go back today. Now, I overheard some things yesterday. Details are everything. If you could overhear details, you got the edge. Okay? I heard her say yesterday she was from Cuba. So, when I went to sit down with my buddy, I said, yeah, I want to sit next to her. I like the way she dances around. She smiled. And she looked at me and I said, what's your name? She told me. It was like Judith or something, whatever. I didn't even give a fuck, right? So I introduced myself and she goes to shake my hand. And as we're talking, ever so gently, I hold on to her hand. That creates the bond, the level of comfort. I mean, we're talking about not a long time here, guys. You're not holding the girl's hand like an idiot, all right? But just those few seconds, okay? So I overheard the day before she was from Cuba. So I said to her, and you never hit on them right away because that's what everybody does. You lay the foundation. So I said to her, well, wait a minute. Where are you from in Cuba? Havana or Cienfuegos? She gave me some other bullshit name that I didn't know. I said, oh, great. That means I could date you. In other words, like chicks from Havana or Cienfuegos are crazy, which is usually how it is. Okay? I have a lot of experience with Latinas. So I said, great. I said, that means I could date you. You're safe. And I went down like I didn't care and I sat down. And then I called her over. She was like 3 feet from me. She's like, what? I'm like, I'm not going to yell across the whole place. She comes over. She goes, oh, it's personal. I say, yeah. I say, if I was your boyfriend, I would be the best boyfriend you ever had, but you owe me. She says, what do you mean? I say, yeah, you'd have to teach me Spanish. She smiled and started going back to doing her job. So, when I'm ready to leave, she's got familiarity. She's seen me before. She feels comfortable. We did the physical touch thing, the hand hold, shake thing, whatever. And so, when I'm ready to leave, I have my phone open to the phone number part where you'd punch in your phone. I said, I'm so bad with names. I said, here, put in your number and make sure you type your name because I don't want to forget your name. And then I said, I'm going to text you. This way you don't forget my name. Boom, done in a second. Now here's how cool the follow-up text is. Remember, I pay attention to details. Those fucking shoes. I even told her before I left, I said, you know, when I go out with you, you're going to wear those shoes, right? That chick's going to wear those shoes in the fucking jacuzzi. I'm going to bang her in those shoes all over the place. Okay? Just fucking smoking. The face, everything. And I don't like a big ass. It's a nice ratio there, right? So, and this is a place I never usually hang out in. Never go here, right? So here's how the texting goes. As soon as I get in my car, you don't let a lot of time go by. You got to stay fresh in their memory. So one of the other things I overheard her say to somebody else was, I only work in the daytime. So what do? I get in my car, I text her, open up with my name, whatever it may be, Oracle, whatever I wanted to tell, my middle name, whatever. And here's the move. Glad you only work in the daytime because there's only romance at nighttime. Talk soon. Bro, how good is that? On the fucking spot. And then I get hit with this. This is the lock. Hi, it was very nice to meet you. Super excited. And she says, yes, I only work at the daytime. I know. Read my text. This one. I never miss details, baby. And she writes back, I know. So now you don't let a lot of time go by. Gonna hit her up later. Tomorrow night, let's meet for a drink. Boom. It is literally that easy. That is the familiarity close. You can use that anywhere. You don't want to go back and be a pussy and go to the same place fucking 5 days in a row. You make your move. Like when you pass the girl in the club, slowly, gently, politely, very lightly touch her on the waist and say, oh, excuse me. She'll look at you and say, oh, that's okay. Your next time around, there's familiarity. She's seen your face. You're not a stranger. There's some dick coming up to talk to her. And you could come up with something like, oh, it's you again. You follow me around. What's your name? Boom. And you go right into it. Guys, this comes from a lot of experience. You can get any girl anywhere. Okay? Hope this helped. If you like more of this content, hit me up. You know the deal. Tell me in the comments. Thumbs up, like the video.